Maybe just to confirm, please, my voice and the screen, can you see them?
Yes, doctor. It is clear.
All right. Good. Then I think it's a network problem on your side. Okay, thanks. Sorry about that. Now it's week number 4. It's not number 3. It's just an error I had there. So we are having a continuation of summarizing our data. The other time we had a good introductory part. Today we are looking at mathematically or by use of numbers, how can we summarize our data? That's our emphasis for today. Of course, after the presentation, after my presentation, I expect presentations from your side too. Just to mention, I don't know that we discussed about it earlier, but normally examining master's level is not supposed to be really define this, recall this, outline this. It's appreciation of the concepts possibly that we have got and its application. And so normally I wouldn't be a fan of setting papers, but sometimes you have to set. But for this case, I felt, and I think others do the same, that through these presentations make up part of the coursework. Then I'll give a final coursework that you'll have to hand in individual, handing in, not as groups. So we do the presentation, it contributes, we hand in the coursework, and then maybe small written, small quiz. I don't know, that one, the last one, I'm not very sure. But be very sure that this presentation contributes and then the coursework that you present, that you'll hand in. Yes, that aside, we proceed. Oh, screen is okay. So we're looking at basically summarizing data, and when we are to summarize data, normally it's a measure of central tendency that is used to use mathematical expressions to help us have an idea of the data that we have collected, that we're presenting to people. So one thing that we mentioned last time was a measure of central tendency, and why we look at central tendency. Reasons being, remember our normal curve, that most of the data, normally when you collect data, population has that normal distribution. It's assumed it has that normal distribution. So our measurements will try to concentrate around the central part of the distribution where we expect more subjects. So how do we measure? How do we use numbers to represent information about that population, possibly even a sample? We measure the mean, that's an average, the average performance of maybe these patients